Let's go on a flight. A plane is flying from New York to London. Sketch a graph of the plane's altitude during the flight. Label each section. Good things on graphs are titles. So we've got the plane's altitude during a flight. So flight from New York to London. Sounds like a Pitbull song or something. So we got two parts of the graph here. Now, anytime time is a factor, time is independent, right? Time keeps moving no matter what happens. So independent labels always go on the x-axis, the flat one. So I'm going to use that here, time. And then what's the other factor of this graph? The altitude of the plane, so the height. So altitude, oh boy, will be over there. Now, you are starting on the ground when you're on a plane, so your altitude is at 0. So you're on a plane and they do the takeoff and oh boy. So here you're taking off a little bit. It's getting a little steeper. Oh, and then what happens when you're on a plane? You get to a certain height and they call it the cruising altitude or something. You just stay at that height for most of the flight. So it's going to be kind of a flat area over here. And then the pilot comes on and says, prepare for landing, put on your seat belts, throw up your trays. Don't throw up in your trays. And then we start landing again, come down, and we cruise real flat and we land the plane and everybody cheers and it's so much fun and we arrived in safely. So here is the takeoff. Here is the cruising altitude. Cruising altitude or cruising height. And then here is the landing. It's so much fun to analyze graphs. Look at us.